Hello and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. Today we are doing something a little bit the same, a little bit different. If you saw my video that went up on Monday, you'll have seen me lose a whole bunch with a mono-green historic deck in best of one. I'm doing a similar thing today. This isn't my list. This is a list that I saw on Channel Fireball post on Facebook. It's a simple mono-green Stompy deck. Obviously, because we're a best of one. Because we're a best of one, we're using our 7-card sideboard with our Grizzled Huntmaster. I'm not going to spend too much time going over the deck because it's just mono-green Stompy. I remembered all my settings. I'm hoping for a slightly better result than last time. To set a bar very, very, very low. This is kind of my jam as well. I do love a mono-green aggro deck. I'm on the play, so I'm going to keep this hand. It's fine, it's got 2-drop into 3-drop. We do have quite a lot of 1-drops, like Llanowar Elves and Pelt Collectors we have as 1-drops, but this should have enough power to punch through. Life gain. This Primal Might is probably going to be quite important. We will see. Touchdown. Sorry, I didn't. Completely forgot to check my audio levels before I went into this video because I'm a professional. This needs to burn. Yeah, so I've just fixed that. So hopefully, apologies if it was a bit ridiculously loud at the beginning with the arena audio. Hopefully that's fixed now. Let's have a look. So I had to kill that there. I basically have to kill all my opponent's creatures, this Resplendent Angel included. Otherwise, I will get slaughtered. I suspect this is probably one of the hardest matchups in Historic Best of One, which makes sense. I mean, I just turned the video on. It makes sense that I run into a near unbeatable matchup straight away. Oh my god. Yeah, if either of these angels gets to trigger ever, yeah. So now they both get to trigger, they both get to make 3/3 4/4s. Yep. And we do nothing. This is why I normally prefer to play best of 3. Because if I was playing best of 3 right now, I'd be able to swap to a sideboard, I'd have more fight spells. Just a little bit more interaction. But, you know, that's why people play best of 1. Because they get to play their linear decks and they get to punch people in the face with them. That's why I've been enjoying playing best of 1 a little bit. Like playing nice linear punchy decks, and it's good if I don't have much time. I want to keep these videos that I'm doing relatively short. So I guess in the the last one I did was just over 20 minutes and there were 4 matches in there, so if I could repeat that or something similar, that would be good. This hand's good. I got a 1-drop. I think I said it was on the play. Got 2 3-drops. Missing my 2-drop is a bit sad. Might be able to draw one. Might not matter. Maybe they play a 1-drop that I want to Primal Might. That kind of thing. No, don't touch my stuff. Master gone, hardly a surprise. Yeah, and with another land drawn, definitely not going to play this Mammoth as a land here. Ooh, another Mammoth. Don't mind if I do. Not much point attacking here into this 1/3. Another 3-drop is a reasonably good draw. It means I can play a 3-drop here and then still use the Primal Might on a thing. I get to evolve my Pelt Collector as well. They do know about this Primal Might, so I suspect they know this is happening. Sure. Death? If they have a fatal push, this sucks. Oh, this does suck. So there was an argument to using the smaller mammoth to fight there, so they could still get in with the 5/5. And that argument would have been correct. Another Primal Might gone. That's a reasonably good draw. So this cares about having a bunch of instants and sorceries to get bigger, so we're going to try and whittle that down. That's also going to let us keep them off Delirium for Unholy Heats. So we're gonna leave up the Scavenging Ooze. Just in case I need to eat. I was just going to say just in case I need to eat a creature to grow it, but that's not a thing that I can do because they exile my graveyard. Yep. Alright. I guess we will eat... What is this, they're using an instant? Yeah, so I'm just going to eat both their sorceries. Grows their... shrinks this and makes their Delirium harder. It's kind of a shame to lose the Scavenging Ooze, but... Ugh, Sorin. I like what my opponent's getting. I like what my opponent is doing here. It looks like a Luris Arcanus deck. Yeah, it's the Croxer. Okay, so we got a land, which means we get to murder Sorin. Really want to draw another Scavenging Ooze so I can get rid of this Croxer when they play it next turn. Hopefully they don't have another mana. Do have enough to escape it if they can, if they want to. So they need another black source. See what they drew. Actually, that's not even true, is it? Because they can discard it to this. Okay, well, we hit a Skooze off this. We hit a Steel Leaf Champion. It looks like we're probably going to get murdered by Croxer this game. I needed that Collector Company to not be 5 land. Literally 5 land. I think we've used all of our Primal Mights as well. I've got one more Primal Might to draw to. That is a Hashep Oasis. Does mean I can do this. So I can force Croxer to... Can't quite force Croxer to block this. Don't have enough to escape it back again. If I can't attack with this Mammoth, unfortunately, because they can just eat the Mammoth with the Croxer, take 8, go to 3, and then I might just die. What's this? 9, 10. This is exactly 11 coming back on the other side. Just gonna go 3 anyway. Or I might be dead to the Den of the Bugbear actually, mightn't I? Yeah, I'm dead to the Den. That's just me not counting. Actually, I can block this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Might not be dead. Hilarious. Okay, sure. Fail push the token, puts the spell back in to grow the channelers again. That was a reasonably cool play from my opponent there. Eventually, I will put a video up where I win a game. This may not be that video. Oh god, I promise I am good at this game. I promise. Right. Again, missing a 2-drop, but this hand is fine. These deserts are going to punish me a little bit. But it will probably be fine. Again, didn't see if we were on the play or the draw. If we're on the either way, this hand's probably fine. Like on the play, we're going to get aggressive enough. On the draw, gives us another out to draw a another chance to draw a 2-mana play with the Pelt Collector. We're all waiting. Bloody sleeves. Looks like we're on the draw. Fish. Okay, this is going to be a punchy mirror match. Fish probably a little bit better at punching than I am. They've got more sort of more evasive threats, where I just have bigger things. Primal Might is a nice draw though, because we're going to have to kill stuff like lords and stuff. Can't next turn, unfortunately. That's a good draw. Yeah, couldn't this turn because the Pelt Collector's not big enough. I am going to attack and offer this trade because they're not going to take it. I can Primal Might next turn. If I don't want to Primal Might, I can play a Steel Leaf Champion. That will evolve the Pelt Collector, and I get to attack with both of these and draw a card from the pack tactics on this guy. So I've got a lot of options going forward, which is nice. I don't think this deck has many combat tricks. I might just take this trade, to be honest. I might get blown out by a thing. And that dying also does evolve the Pelt Collector. This dies. This grows and things die as well. As indestructible as long as you control these two other. This is probably the only chance I'm going to get to kill this thing, so I'm going to have to kill it now. Fortunately I can, because I can do this with X2. Yeah. I'm going to attack as well and see if they take this trade. This is probably going to end up good for me anyway, because it leaves the board nice and empty. It's really good that they've just got that. I could play a Coco here. It's slightly better mana efficiency wise, but the Merfolk deck does tend to play spell pierces and stuff. I prefer to not get like time walked by a spell pierce in my creature deck. I actually don't know if the best of one version does play a lot of spell pierces. Taking a beating here. Might just go to combat, see what they do. They could have another trickster. Okay. I think it might be correct to fire off a spell pierce. I'm not fire off a Coco. I'm not dead if they do have a lord. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Definitely taking a Steel Leaf. Like short of maybe a questing beast, I don't think there's anything in my sideboard that might help me, so I think I'm just going to take the pack leader as another 3/3. Sort of gets in the way. Okay, they've got their own Coco, so this could be double Lord, which would be scary. Another one of these things could be scary as well. Gives them all ward and has indestructible. Basically shuts off anything I can do to sort of punch through it. I just need to accept that one of my creatures killed every turn. This is pretty good for me, I think. Yeah, I'm not even going to attack. I think I'm going to send in the Clowns, draw a card. If I hit a land, I can play multiple spells this turn. Not really the land I wanted. This is a lot of painful green sources. That attack might have been bad. I've still got a bunch of 3/3s. I think I'm just going to Coco again while they're tapped out, so I don't get diddled by anything. Ooh. Yeah, that's something that could definitely catch me. This is like basically a counter spell for a collector company. Kind of glad they didn't have that earlier on, otherwise that would have been pretty bad. Doing nothing again. I think I might need to take a turn off from attacking, just sort of develop more of a board. I might just play Scavenging Ooze. There's lots of a whole bunch of creatures that the Scavenging Ooze can eat. And these Hashep Oasis are like life neutral. So you don't really want to attack with these because they've got 4. Like the 4 and 5 power is kind of awkward because like they did last time, they can double block with a 3/3, and then I'm trading basically 1 for 1, but I'm losing a much bigger creature than they are. I think I need to build up more of a wider board. Well, that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do against merfolk. On average, their creatures will cost less than mine. I am accidentally representing Collector Company though, as well, which is another plus. So they might be scared of that. Let's make an enormous Scavenging Ooze, shall we? So we're going to stay on 13 life. Just grow the skis. Well, the skis isn't a bad draw. Because I've got lots of creatures to play again, I think. Okay. I was going to say I think I can punch in here, but now that they've tapped the Scavenging Ooze, I don't think I can again. I don't really want to be trading 1 for 1 with any of these. Play more things. I'm going to lose 1 life to play this Mammoth out. I think we're in an okay position. There are some lines that the Merfolk deck can have to get out of this. Meriregery is the way to start. It's another Lord that buffs everything back up. It gives them, honestly, not terrible attacks into my board this turn. It means next turn if they find enough, if they find a couple of, they find a creature every turn, they can tap me out. Okay. Didn't want to go for it. I think it was going to be a struggle for them to come back from that game. They'd have had to, I was going to all out attack next turn and then have to have blocked with quite a lot of stuff. But there we go, see? I am capable of winning a game of Magic. It can be done. I am now 1 and 6 in recorded games on this thing. 7? Yeah, I played 7 games. Yeah, 1 and 6. Bet you guys are jealous of my amazing record. 1 and 6. We have reached the sort of 20-minute mark, but I'm just going to jam another game because I'm really enjoying playing this deck. I think 4 games is a sort of reasonable number. It's not any kind of number for sample size or anything like that. Hello, blue red scoop, boopy. Okay. I could fire at my Lair of the Hydra. Could be a tapped 1/1. My opponent's playing good cards. That's cheating. Ooh. I'm gonna hang on to the Huntmaster because I want to keep hold of this. If I draw a Pelt Collector or Llanowar Elves, I can turn it into a Shifting Ceratops, which could be good against, like, it can gain reach against Phoenixes and it can block Sprite Dragons and that kind of thing. Because Ghalta doesn't have reach, despite being a 12/12. Place of Data Delirium. Why won't this tell me? Creature instant sorcery. So they're one thing off. They've got like a Fable Passage, or don't know if they play any artifacts or enchantments. That's perfect. Maybe for mana efficiency, I think I do that next turn. I think I'd prefer to Coco now, because I can hold it up. They might have a counterspell, but if they spend the whole turn, their whole turn representing a counterspell, I'll just not do anything. I don't think there are any reach creatures in my main deck, so this is a reasonably free attack they have here. Well, Darcy has to attack, but still. If they were worried about reach creatures, they could have done this post combat. But I guess they wanted to see if they can double spell if they can. That's another third. Okay, so it's now kind of more important that I get a Shifting Ceratops in play. It doesn't, unfortunately. It does die to Unholy Heat, which is gonna suck. See if I forgot any reach creatures. Oh, a Scavenging Ooze. Things you love to see. Just gonna not waste any time eating these Phoenixes. Also shrinks Darcy, I think. Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. They were kind of all in on the Phoenix plan there, and me just interacting at the crucial time. I was going to be able to keep the Darcy as a 1/1 forever, the fight spell was going to take out the bird. So yeah, that was this deck. I forgot we have a Voracious Hydra as well in the sideboard. That's kind of like a removal spell. I got 4 Primal Mights, 3 Scavenging Oozes. This stuff. This deck felt really great actually. It felt a lot, definitely a lot smoother than the other mono green deck I played, which isn't surprising because I built that deck and I did not build this deck. Yeah, there we go. That just goes to show if you want to win, net deck like hell. Them's the rules. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of my stuff, I've got a couple more videos on this channel, not a massive amount. Most of them are sort of like stream VODs and stuff, so you can go check those out. Really appreciate it. Drop me a comment, say hi, that kind of stuff. I think that's basically it. I'm going to sign off. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will potentially see you in another video sometime next week. Bye.